How's it going, guys? Welcome to the TwoPennyGames Piggy Bank, your favorite casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. My name is Phil, I'm your host for the show, but I'm not alone. I'm here with my great friends, one of them being Mr. Connor Elliott.
I was afraid the camera wasn't going to be centered, but it is centered perfectly.
Then across the table from him, we have Mr. Tavin Bothel.
It's almost like I spend an hour before the show starts setting these things up and micromanaging these things.
Doing all the setup.
Players.
You never know what happens, Tavin.
Doing all the setup. Of course, we are live here on twitch.tv/TwoPennyGames, but you can't catch us live every Monday afternoon. You can catch us every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time over on youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Well,
Good?
Yeah,
I'm good.
positive enough morning. Did my little class thing, came back, came here, set everything up. Connor was still asleep, didn't do any of his responsibilities.
See, Tavin is being a propagandist right now.
Okay.
Because he saw my alarm went off, but it did not sound off. And that's the only reason I didn't wake up.
Did you have your headphones in your ear when you woke up?
I did. Just like how the other times when it does work, I have my headphones in my ear.
Let me just ask you, would if you were late to work because your alarm wouldn't go off, would your boss accept that as a proper excuse?
She did, yes. As a matter of fact.
What do you mean, what boss? He's unemployed.
Well,
At the
when he had a
time,
job.
yeah.
When he had a job.
Funny
Funny how he lost his job, got all this free time, and is still the same level of productive in his day to day as he was when he had 40
No,
less hours.
that's not
to
true,
himself.
Tavin. It's less productive.
Oh, great. I'm glad you're even worse now than you were before.
Hey,
Connor, your
life's
skin.
about improvement.
I'll say this: your skin's looking good today.
It's like when you put cream
Yeah.
that the doctor says to put on.
Yeah.
It does. Well, actually, you know what? I say that's what works, but it didn't work the first time. But the second time, it thankfully worked.
Well, it's the continuously doing it.
Well, actually, it was that was the problem, is that the medicine they gave me at first just was not doing anything. So I had to go back and get a new one, and then that did something.
I thought you were saying that, like, the first night you tried it, nothing happened, but then the second night you did it, it's like, oh, now it works.
Is it like a prescribed thing, or is it over the
Prescribed.
counter? Prescribed.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Are you still doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. It was still there.
Oh, gotcha.
Slightly there, but just,
Is this a thing you got to deal with forever now, or
No, it's just, I might have to get a refill, but got to keep doing it until it goes away.
Well, I mean, like even like your acne's going down. You're looking healthier
I'm looking
Glowing.
less poxy.
in terms of the skin. The hair still got to work on that.
Yeah. I should have, you know what I'll do?
Huh?
I wear a headset, so I'll doll it up next time. I'll do something weird with it. How about that, huh? I don't like that.
We'll see.
I'm terrified about
We'll
that.
see.
That terrifies
Me, myself, I also woke up very late. I think I woke up at like 12:30, maybe 12:45. Just because I closed all weekend because my boss, he was originally going to give me some serving or bartending shifts so I can possibly make some more money originally, but he had to take, he was like, hey, you should do me a favor. I have to take my PTO now. Otherwise, my boss won't let me do it for the next few months. Okay. So I took a little sacrifice. I closed 3 days in a row, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which, are the worst closing days. And then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hey.
So I took advantage of my first day off and just slept the fuck in.
There you go.
What are people even watching? Why do you need to stay up late? See what movies?
Well, regardless, I have to be there until all the movies are over.
Yeah, but I'm just like, why couldn't they just not show them late? Because what value are you getting at that point?
Well, if
what
nobody
movies
if
is
nobody
someone like?
buys a ticket for the last round, you can close that out.
Correct.
I
Correct.
see.
That is correct. But it always sells.
It always sells.
Always
sells.
Always sells.
I remember when I came in one day and there was only like one other person aside from my dad in the theater.
Yeah.
So I was one of those annoying people that prevented them from.
But I mean, that wasn't.
down.
I don't think that was the last round.
It was. Oh, it seemed like it was because I walked out and just nothing. Everything was like
okay.
silent.
Well, then
no
yeah,
workers.
You're an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I'll take that.
What is in now?
Right now,
Nosferatu's still kind of in.
no, we do not have.
Y'all
Dogman.
don't have
We,
that.
I mean, we're a small theater, so
Yeah,
we
you
have
only
8
got-
screens.
You only got 8 screens. Yeah, that makes sense.
So we have
One of them days still in there. Yeah,
We have-
I want to see that movie.
We have one of them days, Flight Risk, starring Mark Wahlberg and Topher Grace.
Yeah, I heard about this one.
It's not good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't look good.
It is not good.
See, I always have this incentive to believe that a Mark Wahlberg film is high quality. I've always been disappointed.
Well,
Okay,
not
I know.
only is it a Mark Wahlberg film, it is a Mel Gibson directed film.
Well, in that, the guy's insane, but as South Park says, he knows story structure, so it could have been good.
I mean, it wasn't
Mel
terrible,
Gibson has
but it
good
wasn't
movies.
good.
No, yeah, very good ones.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good.
Okay, it's not that bad. Just
I will say, are you guys familiar with the Great Wolf Lodge?
Yeah.
You guys familiar with this game that they have in the Great Wolf Lodge called Magic Quest?
yeah. I never really played it.
Vaguely,
Yeah,
but
so
I couldn't tell you.
The gist of it is you go to the Great Wolf Lodge and you buy this $70 magic wand that will interact with little screens and things throughout the hotel.
They got something at the Disney Mario Land thing.
Yeah, something like that. But in order to kind of give the effect that you're like looking through a window, it'll just be a TV screen where like, there's a dragon that's gonna come forward and challenge you and shoot fireballs at you. In Flight Risk, Topher Grace is in an AI-generated hotel, or motel, rather. And inside of his room, he's making a cup of noodles. Then he hears a little bang outside of his hotel window, opens the curtains, and it's a moose outside. And it's the same quality as one of those TV screens in the Great Wolf Lodge for one of those. Very, very bad.
So the AI thing was not an intentional one. It was like he was in an AI system.
No, he
The
is in
place itself is just.
No, I'm saying the facade of the motel, when they have the shot of us being at the motel, it is AI generated.
Oh. Good thing the movie's not good then.
Oh, it's not an in-world AI thing.
Yeah, that's where I was confused.
No.
It seemed like
It is to make the movie. They AI generated a motel facade in Alaska.
Do you know how easy it is to just go get footage of a fucking motel?
I mean,
Pretty easy to just go get footage of a
Yeah.
fucking motel.
I mean, it's like snowed in. It's in Alaska.
there is
Plane
Mel
tickets-
Gibson. Mel Gibson's a
plane
fucking
tickets
rich
are
guy.
not that
Yeah.
No, I understand. I'm just saying.
I know,
That's what happened in the movie. Is it the first shot is a AI generated facade of a motel, and we have a very shitty moose appearance in a window. Not a good movie. But we also have Dogman, which released this weekend, which is based off of the children's book series. Same guy that wrote Captain Underpants, which it's been really good for the kids. It's been selling really, really well. I think another one that came out this weekend was Companion. Which I really want to see.
I do want to see that. The producer of it, he was the director for Barbarian. Did you see Barbarian?
I did not. That's on my watch list.
Very good film. It was unveiled 2 weeks ago that he's going to be in charge of the Resident Evil reboot.
Oh, very cool.
Movie franchise. So he's a good director. Very, very good.
You're familiar with Mr. Jack Quaid? Have you seen anything about Companion, this movie? No.
No.
It looks very good.
Jack Quaid, he's Huey from The Boys.
No, I know who Jack Quaid is.
okay.
Yeah, he's on a hot streak right
he's
now.
great.
He's got 2 other movies coming where he's like the lead of.
Yeah, I love Jack Quaid.
Oh, is Companion the one about the sex doll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Played
Yeah,
by,
this is one of the movies I was talking
Sophie,
Yeah.
what's her name? It's Sophie Thatcher? Is that her name? I can't remember. She's in Showtime's Yellow Jackets as a young version of a character, which is a really good show.
Kind of looks like
She's also in that movie Heretic that I was telling you all about the other day.
Oh yeah, that's where because she kind of looks like who played Katniss? I forget her name.
Oh, I don't think she looks like
Jennifer Lawrence.
It was like a mixture between Jennifer Lawrence and like who's that fucking other blonde actress? I want to say Scarlett Johansson, but I know it's not. She looks like a mix between 2 actors.
I don't know.
Which I guess you can say about pretty much anybody, but
Yeah, there's that one. We also anyway,
Coca-Cola to watch
nothing else that's like
Why are we here?
of note. Anyway, I was just wrapping it up, Ted. I was just wrapping it up. Don't Jeff Keighley me, okay? Calm down.
Yeah, that shut you up.
You're Christopher judging the show here.
Am I?
So-
Well, the next podcast you can Jeff Keighley
There
me.
we go. All right.
But it's
What's
not
up,
this one.
guys? Give it a Hey, can we get to the meat here? Like,
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode where we also play mini games on this show. We also talk about our weekend games and just kind of what we're excited about playing game wise and what's coming out in the future. Shout out to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That pre-looking look it's the 89 right now on OpenCritic. Young Mr. Tavin Bothel has that as a counter pick in his fantasy critic.
It overperformed what I thought it was going to do. Even on the like high end, I thought it would like max out at like 84. So congratulations to them. Really step into it. It didn't look like we're going to take to it as well as they have. Like it just looks like one of those games where it's a little cheaper, like a little like hinky dinky type games, and they've risen above that and really created something that people are connecting to. So very exciting, almost exciting enough for me to think about trying it out, but I'm just not.
Yeah, in the Fantasy Critic Discord, I there was a little prediction thing going on where you were like, "Hey, what do you think that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is gonna score?" And I think I put down I put down 79. I was 10 points off.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the last one was 76,
somewhere around that.
somewhere around there. And it's one of those things where the last one like had a bunch of cool ideas, but like they couldn't execute on the vision. And this one, they were going even grander in scope. And going grander in scope with a team of that size, clearly they scaled up. But a smaller team than what you would get from one of the bigger publishers. Or that scaling up can be very, very dangerous. You can give the same level of quality game, but just bigger. And sure, it's better just because it's bigger, but it's just very dangerous. You could shoot yourself in the foot as opposed to creating something of the same scale, but just of higher quality. You know what I'm saying? But they managed to do both. I think Stalker 2 is a great example of that, where they went bigger and cool. It's better because it's bigger, but it also came with a bunch of other problems.
It did. And Stalker has always had problems at launch.
Yeah.
It's kind of a feature of the game. But as far as Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 goes, I was seeing I think it was IGN's review comparing it to Witcher 3. It's Warhorse's Witcher 3 in the sense they just scaled up, and it was a massive
Witcher 3
success.
or Witcher 2?
It's their Witcher 3 because it's not the same level.
Let me re-clarify the question.
Yeah.
IGN's going to say Witcher 3 because that's the headliner.
That's
right?
true, yeah.
Yeah. Witcher 2 put CD Projekt Red on the map, for real. Not in a mainstream way, but in a way that people would care about. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is not going to put Warhorse on the map like Witcher 3 did, but
yeah,
it is elevating them to a level of quality that probably a Witcher 2 had.
Mm-hmm.
But of course IGN's going to, and also
because the most recent,
yeah.
They did say the combat system is exceptional. They
really
that and the narrative are the two big things.
See, combat is really where I really thought they were going to take a hit because it looked just the way it presented. It didn't present it presented like every other game that it looks like,
and it was going to dive more into the combat system from the first game, except making it better. And clearly they did that. But like you said, it did come with the caveat of, well, you'd have to make the combat system really work, and it didn't do so in the most efficient way in the first game, so to speak. The first combat system, the first game's combat system is very complicated, but you can get it down and use it to your advantage. But it's definitely not as realized as a game in the current modern day gaming market could perform at, because you got the PS5 now, and that's the standard. Yeah. So they can raise up all that they can expect the game to do. PC apparently it runs as well. I
was going to say it's multi-platform. It's all Xbox, PlayStation, PC, all that.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It outscored Civ 7.
Yeah,
which would not have expected that.
Civ 7 did kind of underperform so far because the last one was like 89.
I didn't even see Civ 7 right
currently
now.
Like 82. Is Civ 6 at an 89?
It was like high. It was
high.
It was very high. But yeah, I didn't expect that on both accounts.
Yeah. So I mean that's the thing with these games is you never really know what's coming.
Yeah, that's wild. 82.
Yeah.
Big day for Connor's Fantasy Critic.
Big day.
It is on Games Pass.
Probably going to be the best day for his Fantasy Critic.
We'll see.
You'll see. Yeah, you will see.
We'll see. He scooped up Ninja Gaiden 4.
That's going to be in a similar realm of probably Civ 7.
I would think it would be, but it could be Kingdom Come 2.
It could be. I could be wrong.
I'm still annoyed that Tavin stole Mina the Hollower from me.
Got it. Yoink. Fine.
Yeah. I don't. It was your game last year, correct?
I had it last year. Yeah.
But
tough.
Yeah, that sucks, Phil.
I've literally had that on my list. I think I've had that drafted on my list the last two years, and then I ended up dropping it because it wasn't coming.
You didn't have it the first year.
I did have it the first year.
Oh, did you really?
Yep.
You gave that game so much support, and
you gotta stop jumping on all these small little indie games.
But they work out. Remember Sea of Stars?
Sometimes, but most of them don't even come this year. You gotta. Wow. Here's. Let me clarify again. You have to identify what's coming better, because you draft everything, and then have to drop, and then draft again.
I will say,
but if they say they don't come out, I get free drops,
and that does fall on deaf ears. Talking to the guy who's won 2 times in a row.
True.
Yeah, but whatever he drafted whatever the last thing he drafted, whatever. All right, that's cares about that one.
The last thing I scooped up, Wanderstop?
No, the other one.
Oh, which one?
I don't know, some sim game or whatever.
Oh, 2 Point Museum.
2 Point Museum.
Oh, that one.
That one.
That's
That was
gonna-
one where I was like,
It's going to do numbers.
where the fuck is he going to do that? It's
It's
gonna
like
give-
Yellow
it's gonna
Taxi
do-
Driver.
It's going to do 10 or 12 points.
No,
Cool.
it's going to be 14.
Yeah.
It's going to be 14.
The last one
Plan-
was 82.
And it's on the way up.
It's the same game.
I'm just saying. You say all of this. I'm getting points.
Okay, have fun.
That is true.
Anyway, we've been playing anything fun? I know we've been playing a lot of Metal Gear Solid 3 and Snake Eater.
Yeah, and we're going to have, or we've already, depending on when you're listening to this, we've already had that conversation, so go to the YouTube channel and check that out. But I want to jump to you, Phil, and what you've been playing.
Oh, I've been playing Sly 2, Band of Thieves.
That's why Tab wanted to do it.
Yeah, it is. So, where are you in it?
I'm currently on the final episode,
Okay.
as they call it.
Fantastic. How do you feel about it?
I like it. It's really fun. I've had a couple of little Discord chime-ins where I'm like, hey, it's really fun to just do nothing in this game.
Yeah.
Just running around. And when I had mentioned that, I was just in the first area pickpocketing everybody, just running around, scooping up valuables, just being a little thief.
You're Sly.
Yeah.
Get it? Because Sly is the word for like sneaky.
I am a fan of like just the general like running around, pickpocketing, finding the clue bottles, just like this overworld, exploring it. I think that's really fun. I like some of the mini games. I like most of the things I'm doing with Bentley. I think. I like.
What are the other mini games?
There is
And what you mean by that, or what I mean by that, is obviously there's the hacking minigame.
right, which I'm not crazy about.
Oh, really?
I think it's okay. It's kind of just, twin stick shooter running around this little virtual world, killing little tanks.
Yeah,
You're your own little green tank.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
killing the
little
red
twin-stick
ones,
shooter
and
thing.
things are coming at you. You have to shoot them until they disappear. And like it's like unlock you like after you beat all the enemies, you go in a little thing and you like unlock it. It does a little twisty thing. It's fine, I like the RC chopper. I think it's pretty cool. Not great. I'm not crazy about how at least in the I think it's the second episode with Rajan, and you're like trying to bomb something with the RC chopper, and it's like it just won't stop moving forward.
Yeah.
Which I'm not crazy about.
The bombing in the RC chopper thing is okay. It's fine.
I saw Tavin do that part. It didn't look fun.
It did or didn't?
Did not.
Okay.
I'm not crazy about anytime I'm like in a turret either.
Yeah.
But everything else, I really dig the. I think it's cute.
I'll be honest. The minigames in Slide 2, now that I think about them, not that great.
Yeah, I really dig in it's another episode 2 pull, but the like the ballroom dance thing. I think that's fun.
Yeah,
I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Doing some spy stuff, some sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
You're in a little disguise and you dance with Carmelita and Neela.
I knew it.
Sweet.
Where are you in terms of the level designs for this? Because Slide 2 typically regarded as the best, but
Yeah,
I think there's like a lot of like okay levels, and then there's a couple of stinkers.
Yeah, so the ones that stick out, that first one is the best from what I've seen so far.
I really like the contest.
See, I liked the second Contessa level.
Oh, with the two factions
Yes.
thing. Yeah, that's a cool.
What's
level.
I like
Contessa mean in this scenario?
Contessa is
the spider lady,
the boss of the world.
the boss of Interpol.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the chief of Interpol.
You got
Well, that
Interpol
part
there, huh?
doesn't matter, but yeah.
Other one. Oh, when you say the world, I thought of Sly as a whole.
No.
And then you meant
boss of the world that
of
you're
the
in.
world map. Okay,
Yeah.
Understood. I just misunderstood what you meant. I was like, she's not like the president. She's just the chief of Interpol. But no, I understand now. But yeah, she's episode 3 and 4's. Oh, sorry, episode 4 and 5's boss.
Yes.
Because 2 and 3 are Rajan.
Which those are my least favorites, probably in the whole franchise. Like I don't like either.
I like the second one. I don't like the third one
Of the Contessa or Rajan?
of Rajan.
Oh, okay.
in that you like episode 2, not episode 3.
Correct.
Yeah, episode 3 for me specifically is the worst Sly level ever, in my opinion. Like, I really don't think that level is good at
I'm
all.
I'm not the biggest fan when they play too much with verticality. I like it in some aspects.
Because they do that more in that second contested level that you're talking about, where there's not a lot going on your side of the river. On the other side of the river, it's just straight up just a big tower.
But that's a case where they do it well.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm not a fan of how it's like the third level in the game or the second region level. It feels like a big bowl, basically, because that's essentially what it is. Because you flood it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And I don't like. I like it whenever it's essentially like a pyramid. I don't like it when it's the opposite. I don't like it when it's low in the middle and high on the sides.
A high central part as opposed to high outer parts.
I prefer that.
I kind of feel you. My problem with it, and I have the same problem in the final episode that you're about to get to, is I hate when it looks like they have complex level design going on, but in reality, it's just you have to always start at this one point to access that complexity.
I get you.
For me. So like in that Rajan level, there's like a lot of like trees and vines and stuff that you can climb on and run across and so forth. But there's only like one or two ways to get up there. Yeah. And so you look and those connect to other high parts of the level and so forth. So it's like, all right, well, am I really exploring this level, or am I just running to a starting point and then going to an end point?
Yeah.
Like that's my issue with those levels. And I have the same problem, less so with the final level, but it does happen in that one as well. Where there are 3, maybe technically 4 levels, depending on how you count it, 4 levels of elevation. Mm-hmm. The only way to get to some of those levels is by going to like one of 2 ladders, and then you just climb up that ladder and get there. I'm like, all right, this is lame.
I also really liked the first Jean Bisson level.
I like both the Jean Bisson levels.
I like the second one a little less. I
agree. The first one's better.
Really like that it adds the like ice clambering thing. I think that's cute.
Really weird that he just snaps it. Now he's got 2 hooks.
Like, where it's literally just only one hook on the staff itself. It's like, I don't know, did you just like bend the other half or?
Because I think like what they want, the idea is that he's splitting it down the middle, like vertically down the middle. Yeah. But it looks like he's splitting it horizontally down the middle. So it's like, what the fuck? Because they're shorter too. Mm-hmm. If they were both long, I'd be like, all right,
then that makes
why
more
are you
sense.
not dual wielding?
Yeah. Then I feel like you'd be way more of a threat. Like you could fight way better.
I'll be honest. Even with the 2 little small guys, you still feel like more of a threat. That feels like a lot of like
2 sickles. Yeah. You're pretty sweet. But no, I like the one with all the trains. The Jean Bisson with
the trains are so cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, and that mission where you're using the glider to and get on the blimps.
Yeah, with all the balloons.
The big
very,
balloons.
very good.
So dope, so cool.
Very good level.
That's the first level where Carmelita's out there hunting you too, right?
Yeah. She's kind of just out in the world. Yeah. And then you get the trophy for trying to put her to sleep with the little music box.
Trying.
Yeah, because she doesn't go to sleep.
She immediately detects.
She like the AI spazzes out. It's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah. I'm facing a lot of glitches that I've never found before in these like ports / emulations that are on the PS4, PS5, which are interesting. And then there are some that I'm like, wow, I'm surprised this happened here too. There's like glitches that just stand the test of time.
I think overall for me right now, I like it a lot better than Sly 1. It's a marked improvement from Sly 1.
It just feels like it has so much of its own more identity, and you're like, all right, this is what Sly Cooper is and how it works. And
you can also play Murray.
You can also play Murray.
That's why.
Yeah.
You didn't play him. You pretty much only. I mean, you kind of control Murray in the first one with like you race as him.
Yeah, Tavin told me that, and it was not the same.
No, you're not.
Were you making sure I wasn't muted?
No, him, because he sounds quiet, but maybe it's just me. So I'm very interested to see how you are in Sly 3. I've been playing Sly 3. I'm in the second to last level, which is, depending on how you play it, the biggest level in Sly Cooper history.
Oh, is it the pirate ship one?
Oh, damn, you know about it, huh? Yeah.
Well, because I've seen you. I saw whenever you platinumed it last year.
Oh, really?
On stream.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or I saw when you were streaming getting the trophies.
Yeah, so it starts off and it's a very small level, and then you get a pirate ship, and it's like you have like this entire like ocean that you can explore and shit and so forth. It's not like a level like in the traditional sense of like that you can like freely explore and so forth. It's really just like it's just like an overbloated mini game essentially.
Oh, okay.
But it's really, really cool. And so I'm in that level now, and then the final level kind of harkens back to Sly 1 in a way, in the sense that it's not like a level that you explore. It's just like a straight shot of
like a gauntlet.
Mission.
Yeah, okay.
Like, we're jumping to this minigame next. Now
Which,
this minigame.
Which I liked the framework of that in the first game.
Yeah.
But I didn't like some of the stuff I was doing.
Yeah,
it felt very. I don't want to be like too mean to Sly 1 because it was old, like super old, but like it just feels so archaic and like weird, like weirdly controlled.
Yeah,
and,
I'm with that, and also just like game feel in Sly 1 is not of the highest quality. Like it's just not. 3 is a much better attempt at that. Some of the scenarios that you do in the Sly 3 one, I don't love. There's one in particular involving sharks that isn't great, and one with an RC car that's not phenomenal. But like overall, like it's just such a great run, and it leads to one of the best. It leads to Sly Cooper's best platforming gauntlet at the end, which is
nice.
The big question is, what has more minigames, Sly 2 or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
Rebirth.
It's
not even close.
I haven't even played Rebirth, and I can probably tell you
it's not even close.
Because I've heard the word minigames like every 10 seconds.
Sly 3 is also the one with all the minigames.
Oh, okay.
Sly 2 has a couple. Sly 1 has a couple. 3, it's just like got like 3 minigames a level.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you brought up minigames, or just the mention of minigames.
Oh, I am too.
Because we're going to start off with Connor's minigame.
I am doing a minigame.
What is it?
Oh, what is it? It is a Hit 10. Hit 10 is where we have a sourced list of top 10 so-and-so in video games. And since I have all the answers, these two have to guess which ones are on the list. And they are assigned points based off which games they guess, based off where it is on the list. So 1 is a 10-pointer, 10 is a 1-pointer. Very simple. Now, for this week, the topic of conversation is top 10 military / enemy, like militaries. I should probably go back and look at the exact wording of it again.
Huh?
Yeah, video game armies. Video game armies. That's what it was.
Top 10 video game armies.
Armies,
Okay.
yes. There are 2 on this list. 1 you're definitely not getting. 1 you might get. This is a good list, though. And, surprisingly, because I saw 2 lists before, they were not good, and I was like, where is a good list of the top 10 video game armies? And lo and behold, I found it at Watch Mojo. You guys remember Watch Mojo?
Hey,
wow.
Sometimes Watch Mojo does it right.
They did.
Take us
They
back.
did this time.
Take us back to.
I'll give Watch Mojo like overall like a 7, 8 out of 10 on their accuracy for their lists.
They're
like,
pretty good.
I would stick
not-
closer to 7.
They're not. I was gonna go like 7.5, but I hate like a half point scale type.
I mean, that takes us back to like early 2010s. You know,
Hey,
like
Every video, like, what's the next Watch Mojo video?
what's it? Like I know her voice, but it's like it reminds me now of like the TikTok AI generated woman voice, where it's like, look at this video, but now it's more like welcome to top 10 Watch Mojo.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of, because we played Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater for the Game Club review out now. Go check that out. I'm seeing a lot of like tips and tricks in Snake Eater with a AI generated David Hayter as Snake voice, and it's like,
is it good?
Like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Like it's pretty solid. It sounds like him today. It doesn't sound like him in the actual voice. It sounds like when he does it today.
When he does it like at cons and stuff.
Yeah. And it's just so funny where it's like, if you get caught in the box, if you grab him right as he like picks up the box, you can CQC slam him to the ground, so on and so forth. Which, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, did you ever get the CQC slam down? Because when I was watching you play, you never did it, and it's like the most useful thing in the game.
I did it once.
Once?
Yeah, and it was accidental. Because I never really needed to do it.
Oh, you needed to do it. Connor, let me tell you, I watched you play probably like a consecutive, like, or not consecutive, but I probably overall watched you play, what, like 3-4 hours of the game? Somewhere around there? You should have been CQ slamming.
Kevin, I went up behind people, I grabbed them,
Yeah.
and I slit their throat, which is why I had...
my God.
You mentioned before, we'll get into this later.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
Let's get to the list.
Yes. Top 10 Watch
Can
Mojo's...
I go first? Can I go first?
Sure. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Diamond Dogs.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is a good guess.
It's not who I would have pulled.
Oh, I was doing it just to get it away from you.
It's not who I would have pulled. But I did want to ask or clarify, like, do you want the name of the armies? Do you want a game franchise, individual game title?
There is not. Well,
can I just be like this group from this game? I don't remember their name. Like,
yeah, but it depends because there's only 2 that I would really be like, yeah, definitely because you would never guess them otherwise.
Yeah.
But every other one you should be able to know it.
Metal Gear Solid's got like 4 different armies.
I know.
But it is not on the list.
Not on the list. No Diamond Dogs.
Not on the list.
Okay.
No.
That's a shame. Diamond Dogs are cool.
They're cool. But there's only like they would have been good replacing 1 game on this list.
Okay.
There were moments in MGS5 that, God, I can't wait for you guys to experience.
Yeah.
MGS5? I hope you experience them because some of them are pretty late game.
4
I know that one character is a character from another Metal Gear Solid game.
Oh, really? There's a couple of them.
There's multiple.
Well, I know specifically one of a game that we just played.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking. Well, that's never quite confirmed entirely, but it's hinted.
Is it not?
You know what? What am I saying? It has to be.
Who are you talking about?
Fire Guy.
The Fire Guy is Volgan.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But then, yeah, well.
It is, but it isn't. There's like some PTSD things happening.
Okay.
It's one of those storylines that didn't.
No,
Like the majority of 5 story.
Okay.
Best. There's a reason why people hammer away on it being having the best gameplay and nothing else.
Nothing else.
Gotcha.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I just knew that people were saying that the Fire Guy was Volgan.
God damn, that gameplay's good though. It's fucking
Very good. Yes.
So good.
The guy that's just terminally on fire.
Yeah, it makes sense. He was on fire.
So I want to keep pulling. Like my heart wants me to keep pulling from Metal Gear, but I kind of feel like I should move on, or maybe circle back a little later. You know, I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I don't. The next runner-up, I don't think Phil is gonna be. I'm gonna pull the Genome Army, Genome Soldier Army. Really?
Not in there. No.
If you tell me it's the fucking Sons of Liberty, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Give me. Now tell me if I need to be more specific.
Okay.
Fire Emblem 3 houses.
Yes.
Any more specific?
Be more specific.
The Garrigmach Monastery Army.
I was more interested to see what you said because it's not.
It's not on the list.
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling more like actual like modern military
Okay.
things. What I'm getting the feel for.
I will say after Tavin goes.
Give me the Hellghasts. Killzone.
Ooh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
Number 7. Number 7 positions.
Okay.
It's 4 points. That's what it is. 4 points for you right there on your second guess. I'll say it. You know what? I won't say it. Never mind.
Don't say it. Yeah.
I won't say anything.
All right.
I just thought of some from like medieval games that I'm like, oh wait, that one might be in there.
Give me. Give me the Mongols from Ghost of Tsushima.
Not on the list.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Wouldn't have pulled that one.
That's what I thought of. I thought it was a good pull. So fuck you, Tavin.
How recent is this list?
How fucking recent is it?
That matters on my next answer.
What's
Like copy it from like a top 10 list on the
it's
video or what?
It's from their script. Let me see what the. I'll point out what the latest game is since it's not saying it because it's transcribed from the video that they did.
We'll just look
Like
up the
within
video
the
and
last
see when
year,
it's published.
or
I do not know. I found it online.
I mean, you could just take the title of the top 10 list, search it on YouTube, and then see when the video is published.
I didn't want to do that. And Tavin, all that talk, write the list down, and then here I am.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, just have it accessible.
I was
and
going to
ready
say,
for you.
we usually that's a question that's usually asked on this.
Damn, this is an old video.
Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
Yes. 2014.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to pull Helldivers.
So
but
no fucking wonder both of my stuff wasn't on the list.
Well, they wouldn't have been there anyway. I can guarantee you.
Ghost or Phantom
Diamond
Pain.
Dogs,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, neither of those.
or Garrigmach Monastery.
Yeah,
They would not have been there
nothing. Yeah. Just 3 fucking blanks you just shot. Give me. I think the Gru army is on this list. Like, no, they're not on this list. Can Do I need to be more specific, or can I say either of the armies from Skyrim?
You'd have to be specific since
Fuck.
you know them.
I was gonna say there's 2 different armies.
I know. The Imperials.
No, it's not on the list.
Neither Skyrim list.
Yeah.
You're fucking
Yeah, there's
4th pick, Phil. Surprised you guys haven't
Yeah.
gotten as more than they did.
hard.
Well, you didn't.
You didn't tell. I mean, we were shooting.
Phil's been shooting blanks.
Oh,
over here.
I know
gave
that.
3 great answers.
I know that, but it's like the things that are on this list. I'll just say this: you would not have needed to really know the year to start getting what's on this list.
The U.S. Army from Call of Duty.
Is that your guess?
I mean, it's my
his
turn.
Oh yeah. 4th pick.
Fucking the ghosts from Call of Duty Ghosts.
No.
Okay.
Not from that. 4th pick, that one.
Bad Company?
That's not an army. 3 guys.
You know.
That's why I said army, though. I didn't say squad.
The U.S. Army from any shooter.
No, I think I'm about to hit number 1 right now.
Okay.
5th pick.
UNSC.
Oh, fuck. That's good.
That is a good pick. It's not on the list.
Are you fucking
Are you
kidding me?
joking right now?
What the fuck is going
Halo
on?
Combat Evolved, the United Nations of Space Command.
I now, for the context of the list, I understand why.
What is the context of this fucking list? Spartan Army. Do you think
That's UNSC.
Wait, is it maybe the Covenant? The Covenant.
It's the Covenant.
Yeah!
Are you fucking joking?
The Covenant's way more iconic than the UNSC.
He's
So
right.
lame.
The
But
Covenant
you don't
is more
play.
iconic.
You don't like in the main games. You don't play as the Covenant until
The
2.
the first 3 things you named. No, that's not true. The Mongols and Ghosts that you named. You don't play.
Yeah,
them.
but like what other army in Ghost? Right?
I never
Like,
would have thought of Ghost. Never once would I have thought of Ghost.
That is the 3rd position, getting you 8 points.
cool.
off. That's the end.
That was the end.
That's the end.
All right. Phil with no points. Tavin with, I can
15.
count, 12. 12 points. Getting.
Oh yeah, because it was the 7th position of 4 points.
Here's the list, guys.
Give it.
Number 10 is the Horde from Warcraft.
Okay.
Number 9, this is the only one that's kind of weird they put it on the list, because even though it was made in 2014, there's definitely ones you could have gone with. Like, I guess the UNSC, there's only one. They would only want one from the
Can I make
franchise.
a quick guess?
Sure.
The Cog from Gears of War.
No. Close.
The Locust.
The Locust. Gears of War.
Number 9.
That's so fucking stupid.
The Locusts are also, well, they're only one from one franchise, and
The Locusts don't have a chainsaw bayonet, so therefore they're not more iconic. So
I mean, that's an argument to be made, certainly. But the style of what they look like, the Locusts are pretty sick. Like, they got the sickest stuff other than the chainsaws.
That's fucking funny.
But no, number 9 is not the Locust. It's Cell from the Crisis series.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I wouldn't think you would
I
get.
couldn't tell you.
Yeah. That's I played Crisis 2 and 3. I don't know why that's.
I think I played maybe an hour of Crisis 3 because it was free on Xbox 360.
Yeah. It probably was at one point.
Well, I mean, they had the thing where it was games with gold.
Oh,
I played. Yeah, I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 that I played, but I played and it immediately struck me as one of those shooters that like looks like you're doing a lot, but really it's just a lot of flashy animations on screen. You're not really.
Style over substance.
It's pretty great, actually. 2, like 3.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we will.
Get there.
We will get to the number 8 spot.
Crisis? No, it's not.
No, it's not. The only real army on this list,
Make sure you spell it right.
the Nazi army from Wolfenstein.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
Sure.
Nailed it.
Number 7 is the Hellgast from Killzone. Number 6 is the Combine from Half-Life.
Okay.
Into this.
Number 5 is the Locust Horde. The Locust Horde from Gears of War. Number 4 is the Zerg from StarCraft.
Fucking StarCraft, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 3,
Zerg Rush.
Zerg Rush. 3 is the Covenant from Halo.
Nice.
2, this is the other one. I see why it's on the list. We wouldn't have gotten it. The Brotherhood of Nod from the Command and Conquer series, which I believe is the one that the fucking what's his goddamn name? Tim Curry.
Conquer?
His like
Space.
space. I believe it is, unless I'm completely wrong.
The one place not corrupted by capitalism.
Was that Red Alert?
Space.
Is that Red Alert?
I think it was Red Alert.
Ah, fuck. Command and Conquer is the other RTS game. That's a weird one. No, now that I think about it, that's a weird one. Why did they do that one? Number one, surprise. You don't think of it when you think of armies, but they are certainly one. The Reapers from Mass Effect.
Oh.
No, that's not an army.
Tavin, when it shows at the end of Mass Effect 2, the entire space blotted out with Reaper death machines, that's an army.
That's
Connor,
not the one where we should have said N7.
but you have to remember, Connor. To them, they're not going to war.
They're pest control.
That's true.
They're not. That's not an army. That's some fucking.
They're the most intimidating
Pest
army.
control.
It's exterminators.
You guys are,
Yeah.
you guys are anti-alien, anti-humanist pieces of garbage.
I think even then, like they don't even see you as pests. They're just like, all right, this is like
Got to do what you got to do.
they're like sweeping the ground basically.
Dirt. It reminds me of if I can nerd out for a second, for Doctor Who. It reminds me of I think it's the end of season 2, where you have the Cybermen and the Daleks. They like team up, and Cybermen are like, they don't team up. Cybermen are like, we can team up and destroy these or convert these humans. And then Daleks do not participate with lower beings. And he goes, how many Daleks do you have? He goes, 4. And he goes, we have 400 Cybermen. And he's like, you say you could defeat all of us with 4 Daleks? No, we could defeat you with 1 Dalek.
That's so weird. Are they that strong?
Yeah, they're so goofy looking, but they're like
Indestructible.
they're very tough. They're not indestructible, but they're very, very tough. And then they say, this is not war, this is pest control.
They're a fun enemy.
I love Doctor Who. Shout out to David Tennant.
And you know what annoys me? Tavin gets this dumb fucking look on his face.
Such a fucking smug look on his
Yeah,
face.
it's annoying. It's so angering. It's just like...
Sometimes we should remember that we're on a podcast.
Sometimes
and not just talking a bunch of. Like,
Oh,
I like
this
Doctor
guy,
Who, dude.
This guy wants to tell people to stop talking so much.
Tavin just hates nerd culture, you know?
He honestly does. He's in his video game bubble. You know, just because he does the video game podcast.
This is where I'll be like, hey Tavin, how about not like us winning all those Grammys? And then he'll be happy to fucking start talking
there
all
he
about
goes.
it.
generational win.
It is a generational win.
Most Grammy wins for
A single song.
for a single rap song of all time. First rap diss song to win a Grammy.
No one cares about that achievement. Except for rap heads.
Wop 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 wop.
Not fuck them up.
Up. Moving on.
That's your
Next
cue.
up. Next minigame, we have Tavin's minigame.
And that look he
I
also
believe he's
gives when
got
he does
a
that
blind
shit.
ranking.
Fucking loser.
Why'd you look at me like that? You looked
I
at
was
me
waiting for you to move
so
along.
shitty.
Scumbag.
Blind ranking.
Scumbag Steve over here. Remember that meme?
No, I don't.
Gentlemen, I got a list of 10 here, so you may need to write things down if you
Fucking Christ.
All right.
it's going to be 10 games here.
Yeah, all right.
Basically, he always makes games where we have to do all the legwork.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Tavin,
but
what are we blind ranking?
You're just blind ranking a list of games here that I have, and I'll reveal what this list is from later on down the line.
I don't know why. My phone thinks that I wrote blind danking.
How many are there? 10?
10.
Yeah.
We're ranking strains of weed as blind danking.
Oh.
That was a good one. All right. So I'm gonna name these games off. You rank them. Just terms of quality, favoritism, which is better,
Okay.
whatever you want, right? And then at the end we will compare. Of course, when you place a game, you can't move it. Don't know what's coming next. Got to make your choice and live with it.
You indeed. Hard life out there. Fucking
Yeah.
Take you a good amount of time just to put 10 numbers down.
Yeah, the app on iPhone, I don't know how to really operate it with not having to write something in the spot.
You just hit the number, hit enter, and then
Yeah, when I do enter, it always like deletes the next one.
I think I know what he's talking about because
Yeah.
I think mine really have to like
Put something in there.
put a letter in there.
Yeah.
All right, first game. Fallout New Vegas.
Like what? What is the question?
What, Connor?
Fallout New
What are
Vegas.
these? What are these games?
You know, it's Fallout New Vegas. I could put that high. I could do that.
I'll go 6.
Okay, I'm making a guess. Best DLCs.
I'm gonna go 6.
Going 6. Connor, where are you going?
Okay, so if it's best, you know what? I'm going to run with that for now. So best DLCs.
Okay.
That is some really, really good ones. That's why I thought of it.
Uh-huh.
So let's go. You know what? I'll do a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead, Tim.
Where'd you put it?
Oh, I've done. It's going to be at number 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Not DLC.
A game, as far as I know, does not have DLC in it.
There's not.
I'll go.
It does actually have it. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think 2 pieces actually.
I guess I'll go 7.
What is this list? That's the question. It's not a loss for me. I'm going to put that high. I'm going to put it number 2.
Wow. Okay.
There's going to be games I consider
One
better.
of us is playing this a lot more safely than the other.
I know.
Well, because you can't really start with Fallout New Vegas and Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. They're
you go.
solid. And not have me put it high? No.
Sure.
What else could possibly be higher than that?
Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
Oh my god. The Connor list.
You just made it obvious. Now I know.
Did I? Maybe I did.
Oh, did he arrange? I wonder if he if the closer we are, the more. Are we? Is there a winner here or?
I don't know.
It
Okay.
definitely is. Okay.
I've never played the game, so I guess I'll go 9.
I'm doing it at 9 solely because I feel like Tavin's.
But you fucking you love Blaze Blue.
But he's going to do something like the least to most deserving of like their high position. How to word this? You're going to basically judge my list and say, "Oh well, you think Blaze Blue Central Fiction could be really, really high up."
Where are you putting it?
9.
Oh,
I already said that.
Okay.
Connor hates Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
Yeah.
Claims it's his favorite fighting game.
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
I'm gonna put that one at.
I would, but I'm going to do my list now. Why not? I think mine was 5. I'm probably off. by,
Did you shorten it to Tilu as well?
No, as a matter of fact, I did not because they're simple words. So it was like the Last of Us.
I'm not an idiot. I just.
No, it's just the autocorrect. That wasn't the pro. I was trying
Just
to,
fucking with
man.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh. You know what? I'm comfortable putting that at 1. I'm comfortable.
I'll do that at 4.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Cooking with gas here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that at 4.
And he's putting it at 4.
6 for me. I should have thought that Metal Gear Rising. Oh, I should have just been like, yeah, this is what he's doing.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Number 1.
Having only played like a little bit of it, I think I'm fine putting that at 5.
I think this is Tavin's ranking of my list. So it could be 1.
Bloodborne.
I would have put that higher, but it's at 7.
Number 8.
You're going to take it up those 2, the first big slots up there.
I'm down to my last 2 here. Is that my counts right here?
2 more.
I have number 2 and 10 open.
Do you have open?
8 and 10.
Nier Automata.
I mean, it's another one I haven't played, so I'll put Nier at 10.
Where are you putting it, Connor?
In a place that you would be insulting.
Are you gonna put Nier Automata at number 10?
These are like
know
all Connor's favorite games.
How much you love Nier Automata? You're gonna.
I
put
know
it at
what
10?
else is coming, you loser. Say it. 10. I'll do 10.
Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Elden Ring is the last one. Yeah.
I think I lost this list.
You did.
Why
You
are
lost
you
it real
picking
hard.
on Connor so hard? That's
Yeah, all right. He
rude.
played against me. This is all against me. He knew what I was going to do.
Phil, give me your list first.
My list. Number 10, Nier Automata. Number 9, Blaze Blue Central Fiction. Number 8, Bloodborne. Number 7, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Number 6, Fallout New Vegas. Number 5, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Number 4, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Number 3, The Last of Us. Number 2, Elden Ring. And number 1, Baldur's Gate 3.
That's a pretty great ordering of those games, Phil. I like that a lot.
Thanks.
That a lot. Connor,
On
what
my
you got?
list, 10-1, Near Automata, Blaze Blue Central Fiction, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Fire Emblem Three Houses, The Last of Us, Baldur's Gate 3, Fallout New Vegas, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and Final Fantasy VII.
So this list is indeed Connor's top 10 games of all time, as of the last time we did that list. And I just thought it would be funny to see where his gut instinct would put his games if he didn't know what was happening. And so it's just nice to see that he really truly does believe that Elden Ring is lesser than games like The Last of Us.
You know it's bullshit. Yeah. Go on, say what the... Oh, is it just my list?
It's just your list.
Okay, yeah.
It's just your top 10.
So Connor, give me the 10 that you said again. Give me your 10 that you just wrote down.
Near top 10-1.
Yeah.
Near, Blaze Blue, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Fire Emblem, Last of Us, Baldur's Gate 3, Fallout New Vegas, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, Final Fantasy VII.
The original listing is number 10, Blaze Blue, 9, Metal Gear Rising, 8, Fallout New Vegas, 7, Nier Automata, 6, The Last of Us, 5, Bloodborne, 4, Baldur's Gate 3, which that I believe is the only one you nailed on the dot. Oh, no, number 1. And then 3, Fire Emblem Three Houses, 2, Elden Ring, 1, Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
Good on you getting Baldur's Gate, nailing that one.
Yeah, in the middle. Right there in the middle.
I got a good list.
Phil's got a good list.
Yeah,
Of those
it's a good
games, that's a good ranking of those games.
I mean,
So-
I think I want to count how many of those I've actually played.
3.
Over under 5, do you think? 5.5 if you
I think just under 5. Like,
That's the 4 that I have played. I put at the top 4. I put at the top 4 the 4 that I have played.
fitting.
It's a good 4 games. It's
Yeah.
great 4 games.
3 Houses, Last of Us, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah,
Great games.
Yeah.
Great games. I'm sitting here broke.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
I'm sitting here broke as a joke right now. I'm like, man, am I going to be able to afford to play video games in the next couple of months or whatever? And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, could just load up Baldur's Gate 3. Fucking have 100 hours of playtime, you know?
I mean,
No.
Connor just needs to get it on PlayStation.
Need to get it on PlayStation, Connor.
Simple. I don't mind giving them more money.
Then why don't
Okay.
you?
Yeah, do it. So
Put it where your mouth
we can
is.
start playing it.
Put it where your mouth is.
So we can all start playing it together.
Put something else where your mouth
This
is.
is not. This needs to be planned out. Yeah, I can't just say, "Hey, we'll play."
What
it
are
at
you
some
playing
point.
right now?
I was playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Other than
But
that,
we're
I've been
done
trying
with
to
that.
finish Metaphor Refantasio
That's valid.
because I want to get
Valid.
rid of that.
Valid.
Because I already feel bad not finishing Persona 3 Reload right now. I might not because we're gonna have to play the.
That's
third
another one that I'm like a quarter of the way.
We're
through that
playing
game. I can-
2 different Sly games we can put down and pick up any other time.
Yeah.
That's your guys' fault. You know, why is that on me?
Hey,
I'm going to
just
finish
saying.
Sly 3. I'm right there.
I mean, I'm gonna finish Sly 2.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
Well,
two,
good,
you'll be
good,
done
yeah.
in an hour, you know?
exactly. And then from there, I don't know where I'm going.
Are you doing all of the little like side things that you got to do, or are you going to go back and clean up?
The only thing that I'm gonna have to go back and clean up is selling all the different kinds of loot.
Oh my god, that was such a stupid fucking show.
Yeah,
No way to track that.
yeah. It's the only thing that I'm gonna have to do because I'm gonna end up buying all the gadgets. I'm gonna open the last safe and whatever and get all that stuff. So
Yeah. Oh, I'll say for Sly 3, 2 is really well paced with the gadgets where like you can realistically get all the gadgets
yeah.
every time they come out or whatever and even be ahead of the curve a little bit. Don't worry about that in Sly 3.
Is it easy or what?
No, they just overload you. They have
okay.
they triple the amount of abilities that you can buy.
I saw a video where people this guy was ranking the Sly games based on like difficulty, and the way he tracked that is how many times he died. And from that,
Got to be the first one being the hardest.
yes,
Yeah.
because of the Master Thief sprint, and he counted resets as deaths. Because like I think his ranking was 2, 4, 3, 1.
Okay.
But no, he counted anytime he had to reset something as a death.
Oh.
Like he had to
interesting.
restart
but he's
the level.
completing the games.
Yes.
Oh,
100%. He's getting
okay.
100%.
Okay. I thought he was just like playing them, and I was
No.
like, why is he doing the master sprints? Anyways, Sly 3 is great.
We know you know that. No, you think that.
I remember having issues with Sly. That might have been because I was.
The reason I even brought up Sly 4 is because like that reminded me of is because apparently like money is like just an object in that game. Like they apparently it's super easy to just buy everything in that game.
Oh, probably.
Like silent obliteration, that move where like you do the takedown silently.
Yeah.
They give you that like off the bat, like super cheaply.
Oh, interesting.
In 4, yeah.
They give it to you pretty quickly in 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to me in 2 until like level 6.
Paraglider, you get, I think, the 2nd level. But there's also less levels in.
Oh, okay.
There's 6 levels in 3.
Okay. I mean, there's 8 in 2.
9. No, you're right. 8. I always think it's. No, okay. So it might be 5.
So it's 1, 2, 3,
2.
4, 5, 6, 7, and then
There's
8.
6. There's 6 and 3. Anyways, moving on.
My mini game, I have for us another Hit 10. And it is from another personal list, just like last week for me. It's going to be my top 10 PlayStation 2 games.
Oh, okay, fun. Are you ready, Connor?
Yeah.
You know enough PlayStation 2 games to hit 10?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of what's going to be ranked highest.
You know? Where is Peter Jackson's King Kong or whatever?
It should be pretty high.
Has Phil played that game?
No.
No.
Should Phil play that game?
Yes.
I mean, if they port it, I'll play it.
On PC.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should let Tavin go first here because I got to go first during Connor's Hit 10.
I got fucking screwed over by Tavin's list, knowing full well I was going to rank my games high, thinking it was not my own list. And then you hand him the number 1 answer?
Sorry, I got the first pick in the first. That's just how it worked out. I got the first pick in Connor's Hit 10.
Number 1 Oh, duh. Okay, Kingdom Hearts 2.
It is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is my number 1 PS2 game.
Who would have
Because
thought?
it's my favorite game of all time. 10 points for Tavin. Of course, Hit 10, we talked about it a little bit, but a Hit 10 is where we take a top 10 list and we assign point values to them. Number 10 on the list being worth 1, or number 1 on the list being worth 10, everything inversed in between. Boys will get 5 opportunities to guess each of the items on the list. Whoever gets the most points at the end wins.
Connor,
Yeah.
first guess.
Now
Now it's like a which way do you go?
Yeah, I know.
Where are you going?
Which way do you go?
Yeah, I have to go somewhere.
Speaking of the GTA 3 trilogy, I don't
Shut up.
Sorry.
I guess we'll find out.
I've decided which route I'm going, but an impasse has presented itself. It's that game.
Yeah?
You know what it is?
I will if I can make it a little bit easier.
Oh! Shit.
There are no repeat franchise entries.
Mm.
There's only 1 entry per franchise.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. There's a lot of franchises with multiple bangers.
That I love,
Yeah.
but I had to limit myself.
I don't even know how you could do that with some games or some franchises, because there's some franchises that like
I was able.
have 2 bangers.
No, I was able.
Ratchet and Clank 3.
Up Your Arsenal's not on the list.
I don't know.
We
But
talked about last week how it's not my favorite.
Because Going Commando is.
Going Commando is the number 2 entry on the list.
That's what it was. Yeah. This is a biased list.
It's going to be
It's in Tavin's favor. It always
19
was.
points for
Why
Mr.
is it in
Tavin
my
Bothel.
favor? We talk about the PS2 all the fucking time.
Especially
yeah,
like
but
me
it's the
and
Ratchet and
Tavin
Clank.
together talk
I
about
could
it all
do
the
that
time.
easily, but it's the Ratchet and Clank thing that matters. All right,
We've had so many conversations about how
Yeah.
2 is the best.
Literally, all the
So
time.
many
And then it's
conversations.
always
Literally
like
last
convoluted-
week we did.
And it's convoluted because then you'll be like, well, 3 is actually great. And then you're like, it sucks. So I'm like, well, which one is...
3 is great. He doesn't like it.
Three's
I
sucks.
still like it.
3's bad.
3 is still great. It's the second best Ratchet and Clank game on the PS2.
No.
well, let's go Jack 2.
Jack 2,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
number 5 on the list.
Wow,
5.
lower than I was expecting.
Gonna
That's
get
still
you
appropriate. Can't believe like Kingdom
6
Hearts
points.
1's not on this list.
Well, he only won from
I know.
especially for me. Yeah.
Tough. That's. What am I missing? Now, when you say 1 from franchise, are you talking just like mainline titles, or are spin-offs still in play?
1 per franchise.
So no spin-offs in play,
I mean,
unless the spin-off is the one.
is the game, yeah.
Gotcha. Wasn't gonna go that way anyway. I was just asking. Metal Gear Solid.
Snake Eater's number 3 on the list.
Oh!
What sucks is I was going to do that, but I was like, well, there's a chance it might not be on the list.
Snake Eater's number 3 on the list.
nostalgia.
Getting Tavin 8 points.
Fuck yeah, dude. 1, 2, and 3.
He's got 27.
I was really, because 2 or 3 had to be there somewhere, right? Like those are like 2 of the best games ever made. Like yada bullshit, whatever.
And I think,
but what I was really doing is I was trying to get insight on how this review is gonna go, because we have not recorded our Snake Eater review yet, and I was like, fuck, man, where's like did he miraculously like 2 more this time?
But I think during our hype playthroughs, I did say I like 2 better.
I don't think that's true.
Is it not?
No.
Okay, I don't remember.
Because 3 you immediately put on your top 10. Because I think we
okay.
recorded top 10s that day after we finished that. And then you also like tiered up in 3. 2, you were like, I don't know what's happening. I'm checked out.
Nonsensical story.
Makes sense.
Nonsense.
Not
the highest
of
point.
like, not in terms of like telling a story.
It makes nonsense.
Where do you go now, Connor?
Right? That's the question. I don't know if you played this game. It would be on there if you did, but I don't think you did.
This is like a more modernized Phil's top 10 PS2.
That'll keep being on there, obviously.
Yeah.
What are they
Oh
called?
shit, Connor.
I'm trying to think of what we played on the podcast.
Shit, is that one making it? Wait a minute. How modern are we
We'll have to
talking?
we'll have to find out.
How modern? Yeah, well, I think you wrote it when you got here, so probably pretty fucking modern.
We'll have to find out. I did write it down when I got here.
Smart.
If he had played a Persona game, that would have really
Oh,
helped.
PS2?
Oh, yeah.
3 and 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All got it start there.
I would have picked those for PS3 games.
No?
PS3
The only
like
Persona
Vita.
on 3 is Persona 5.
All right. I would have pegged Persona 5 as a PS4 game.
It is. It got
It's
announced.
also on
it
3?
It got announced for the 3. That's how long it took to come out.
Okay.
It's not this. But I'm like, play this back in the day.
I'm running out of options here.
God of War 2?
God of War 2 is not on the list.
Ooh, tough.
I have never played God of War. The only of the original trilogy I played is 3.
Before we continue,
Which is
you
a
are
PS3
aware.
game.
Okay, great.
What's that?
I was gonna say you are aware God of War 3 is a PS3 game. But yeah, okay. He knows a thing or two.
God of War
talking
3,
about
PS3.
So you gave this guy the first guess when he's talking down to you like that?
He wasn't talking down.
I'm just
He was
clarifying. Listen, because
I didn't take offense, therefore I didn't see it as talking
so now
down.
I'm between
Everything Tavin says is supposed to demean somebody.
I mean,
It's language.
I don't know why you're so
I'm
defensive.
in guess 4. Guess 4 now.
yeah,
I'm between 2.
you've knocked out the top 3.
And it's just a matter of like one of them I imagine is probably there, but where and is it, whatever.
Sure.
And the other one, which one? Because it might be there, it might not be there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me. I don't think he's gonna pull it, even though he really should, because it's blatantly obvious. Give me Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas.
San Andreas is not on the list. We've talked about which one of the trilogy that
I know. I just couldn't remember.
GTA 3?
No, idiot, fucking moron.
The other one,
dumbass.
the other one.
and that, I mean, we have one more guess.
I'm not taking that one. Because my heart screams for Sly 2 Band of Thieves.
Sly 2 is number 10 on the list.
I'll take it.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Vice City, number 7.
Number 7.
Hey, you got some points.
I got points, yeah.
Oh, you had Jack 2.
Yeah, Jack 2 as
You
well.
had Jack 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack 2 as well. Well, let's go ahead and go through my top 10 PS2 games, shall we?
We got the top.
I wonder what 10 is.
Was Jack 2 at number 4?
Number 5.
Number 5. So we're missing number 4.
Missing 4, 6, 8, and 9.
What if it's like a spin-off of Kingdom Hearts?
There's something
Like,
there that
I would still say it's a franchise.
Yeah, I know you would.
So we got the Sucker Punch guys. We got Insomniac. We got Naughty. No, Dog do one.
Jack and
Jack.
Jackson.
Jack.
What Crash game was on PS2?
Not a good one.
A good one.
Really?
Crash Team
Because it's
Racing.
on the list. Nope. That was a PS1.
Yeah, it was
PS1,
PS1.
okay.
But we'll get to that. So number 10, Fly 2, Band of Thieves. Number 9, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2.
Oh, okay. I never would have gotten that in a million.
Yeah.
Number 8, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4.
Oh, very nice. Damn, 4 was on PS2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. They shot those games out.
Yeah. Number 7, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Number 6, Crash Twinsanity.
Okay.
One that I was literally just talking about today.
Yeah, but we weren't paying attention.
Never do. Number 5, Jak 2.
Okay.
Number 4, Shadow of the Colossus.
I was surprised.
Wow!
I thought of that, but it was like ranked way lower to be high.
Really?
Number 4.
Yep.
I didn't know you liked Shadow like that.
I liked it a lot. I'm mature enough to realize that game is like really fucking good, and it came out on the PS2. And Jak 2, while I do love it, not as good as Shadow of the Colossus.
Wow. Specifically above Jak 2 is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Good on you not letting nostalgia dominate you.
Yeah,
Not entirely. Jak 2 shouldn't be on this list, but
You had to go and ruin that, didn't you? Like most things.
It's as he
Tavin
does.
just had to go out and ruin it. Number 3, Snake Eater, which, I'm tempted to move down now that Tavin's sassing me. Number 2, Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. Number 1, of course, is Kingdom Hearts 2. If you know me,
There was never any doubt.
Never any doubt.
Mhm.
Although it did take Tavin a little too long to guess it.
Not immediately.
Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah. It just came to you and then you said it, but
I
it
don't
took a
know.
while to come to you.
I don't associate Kingdom Hearts with any fucking platform for.
PS2.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I understand that like its legacy is through PlayStation.
Yeah, but I mean, it went multi-platform with 3.
And I think I played it on Xbox, so my brain just never connects it automatically. But I got there fast enough.
Well, all right. That brings us to the end.
I was sitting there. I was like, "There's no way Ratchet and Clank is number 1." So what else is number 1? Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
The other thing.
To the end of this week's episode of the TwoPennyGames Piggy Bank. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this lovely episode. Make sure, if you couldn't catch us live, to catch us over on youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames every Saturday, uploaded at 8 a.m. And of course, we are live with the Piggy Bank every Monday.
I want to give a quick shout out to Big Boss M1911 in the chat asking, what are we doing? We are going to be reviewing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater right now. So if you had missed the live stream, catch the YouTube. But that's what we're doing. So stay here in the chat with us because we're about to get into it.
I can't help but think that
Indeed.
that's you. And you just created
It's a shadow account? Yeah.
Please, I would have been Big Boss Mark 22.
Fair enough. This guy's way better than you because he probably kills people in those games.
What's Mark 22?
It's the silenced. Well, it's not silenced actually. It's the tranquilizer gun.
It can be silenced.
Can be
Can
silenced.
There you go. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Boys, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.